Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the latest in the Meet the Brand webinar series. We have close to 100 partners on the membership platform at the moment. Some of them are big industry names, some of them are smaller, unique products. It's quite difficult to give you an idea of everything that they all do. So we came up with this idea of Meet the Brand, where we can introduce you to each of our partners and a little bit more about who they are. So we've done 2 days of covering off the membership software providers. 2 days ago, we had Legit Fit and Member on board, and today it's Ashbourne and Clubright. So kicking off, first of all, Ashbourne Management. They've been around for quite some time now, probably one of the big boys in the industry. One of 5 partners that we work with, so it's useful to have these guys on board, and they're already making waves within the group. So on that note, I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to hand you over to Grant Harrison, who's going to take the reins and tell you all about Ashbourne Management. Grant, over to you.
Thanks, Rob. Yep, brilliant. Hi, everyone who's online, or if you're looking at this repeat. Yeah, basically, I'm Grant from Ashbourne. We're a membership management company, so we do payment collection software in the UK and Ireland. So what I'll do is I've got a short presentation, then I'll run through a quick member journey using our software system, so you get a bit of a flavour of exactly how we work and how we can help your club. But first of all, I've been with Ashbourne for about 16 years, since selling my first health club. My role at Ashbourne is to bring new clubs on board with us, and also to help our existing clubs get more out of our system, help them to get more members, and just improve their own clubs, basically. As well as working at Ashbourne, I am also co-owner of the Fit Club, which is a 20,000 square foot club. We've got over 2,000 members. So essentially what I'm saying there is that we know exactly what club owners are going through. So all of the issues through lockdown and generating new members, I'm going through exactly the same thing. So it allows me to bring that experience from the Fit Club into all the things that we do here at Ashbourne, that we can then hopefully pass on to all of our customers as well. Okie doke. So essentially, obviously at Ashbourne, we've been going for about 25 years. We partner with over 1,000 clubs in the UK and Ireland, as I said, with our payment collections and software. Now, we're not here just to sell you a software system. What we do is we work closely with our clubs, because essentially the more members we can help the clubs get through our software system, the more that we earn as well. So our success and the club's success are all interlinked. As I say, we've got 1,000 clubs in the UK and Ireland. We've got an office both here in Birmingham and in Dublin as well. So essentially with Ashbourne, we have 4 main areas to our business. We have our payment collection. So obviously we do the direct debit collection, reoccurring card payments, debt recovery. So if people miss a payment and are in a contract period, we will do all that debt recovery on the club's behalf. If members have a payment query, we handle all of that as well. Now, as part of the payment collections, we also then have our own integrated software system. So that is integrated into real time with our payment server. So people can join up online, pay through us. It's straight onto the club software system, which is giving real time data to all of our clubs. As well as our software system, we also have an access control team. So we're able to supply, install, maintain turnstiles, magnetic locks, and we work with a lot of 24-hour clubs as well. So we're all able to handle everything all in-house. And the customer services team. So with regards to that, we are handling all the members' queries, changing the dates that they pay, freezing their payments. We're dealing with all the IT support, the access control. So we are literally a one-stop shop for gyms and health clubs. As I say, with the turnstiles and access control, not only can we supply it, but we can also integrate with any other hardware that a club might have. So if you already have a club, you already have your access control system, but you're relying on an access control system, a software system, a payment system, all to integrate, we can take all that hassle away from you and manage everything on your behalf. So that's where this all sort of comes in here. So a lot of clubs, they will have a software system. They'll have a separate payment provider. They'll have a turnstile provider. And it just creates a lot of work for the team at the club. So we would take that all away from the club. So essentially, the club owners, the club managers, the club supports team can contact us if they have any issues regarding payments, software, access control. As I say, I think we are probably the only company to do everything. So we do the payments, the software, the debt recovery, and everything like that. And I think that shows in our Google reviews, our Trustpilot reviews. So yes, we obviously do the debt recovery and chase people for their payments, but we do it in such a way that actually it recovers the money for the clubs without being overly aggressive or anything like that. So as you can see, you can search us on Google, you can search us on Trustpilot. The Trustpilot reviews are obviously from our club owners that's saying the benefits of our software and how we've supported the club, but the Google reviews show exactly how we deal with members who have payment queries and things like that. So just quickly, I will take you on a typical member journey using the Ashbourne software. So everything from pre-joining to booking classes, members apps and everything like that as well. So what I'll do is, as I said to you, the Fit Club is my health club, where we test all of our software systems. So I'll take you through a member journey, a typical member journey for the Fit Club. So within the Ashbourne software, we're able to build landing pages, data capture forms. So if we run a Facebook ad, or just rather than directing people to the website, what we want to do is gather their data. So on this particular form here, we're able to offer people an offer, whether it be a discount off their joining fee, monthly fee, or free day pass, whatever it might be. But essentially, we gather in these prospects' data. As soon as they give up their data, they will automatically turn up into our prospect management and automation system. So within the Fit Club, I have different automations depending on how prospects have come into the club. So if a prospect has come in for a tour round but didn't join at the end of the tour, we have a follow-up system. So it will automatically send them emails, text messages. If they have a day pass but don't join at the end of it, then there's also another follow-up sequence as well. But here we have this wheel follow-up, which is on the homepage of the website that I just showed you. So with the wheel follow-up, as soon as that landing page is completed, the system will automatically send that prospect an email. Now, within all the messages that we're sending them, what we're trying to do is direct them back to the Join Online page that the member signs up. That's the goal. So we're directing them back to the Join Online page, but if the member does not join after the first email, the system can wait a period of time and then automatically send them another email. If they still don't join, it will send them another email or text message, and so on and so on and so on. Now, this whole system is automatic. It doesn't rely on any staff to remember to phone Mary, who came in for a tour 3 weeks ago. The system will do it all for you. So in the emails and whatnot, we're able to put text message, so we're able to put videos, photos, links, and things like that in. Now, we're directing them back to the Join Online page, which is obviously another Ashbourne page, completely designed to match the website of the club. In here, you're able to give discount codes, whatnot, and also all the different membership options that you want to sell. So at Ashbourne, obviously, we manage all these payments for you, so you're able to sell anything from 1 month rolling contracts, 3 month, 6 month, 12 month, paid in full. So any membership option that you want to sell, we can handle. As soon as the member signs up, the system will then automatically start the new member onboarding program. And again, this is all automatic. There's no buttons to press or anything like that. So we have this new member onboarding journey. All these automations and onboarding will be built with the club's own sales process in mind. So we're not going, this is it, off you go. It will allow you to build it and work with you so that it works for your club. But as I say, this new member onboarding journey starts automatically as soon as a member signs up. So what it will do is it will automatically send the member the welcome email. A couple of days later, it then might send them how to book in for a class. A couple of days later again, have you downloaded the app? Meet the team, booking for your induction. So it's a complete onboarding journey. So every single member is treated exactly the same and has all the information about the club. Okay, obviously we also, as standard, I imagine, just able to integrate the PAR-Q online. So as soon as a member signs up, we then get them the PAR-Q. So we can completely make the club paperless. And this will end up in their members profile. For clubs that have class bookings, we also offer an online class booking platform. So members can book in for their classes either at reception, online through the club's website, or through the app, which I'll quickly show you in a second. So again, all of the pages that we build for our clubs are customizable and branded to the club's branding. But once the members log in, we know who they are, the membership type that they're in, and the rules that apply to them. So clubs might have different levels of membership, and they might say, I don't know, gold members can book in 2 weeks in advance, silver members only 1 week in advance. Gold members can cancel an hour before the class, but silver have to give 24 hours notice. So the club can really configure the class booking system. We're also able to offer a number of places. So once the class becomes full, the next person is able to book in onto the reserve list. And now it's an automatic reserve list. So when a space becomes available, the first person in the reserve list will automatically be put into the class and sent a notification automatically through the system. So what we're trying to do is maximize the occupancy for the classes. If classes are an extra cost, so if you're a bronze member, for instance, and classes are chargeable, then we're also able to offer a credit system within the program so that they're able to be charged for those particular classes. So as I say, members can book in online or via our members app. Now, the members app is fully branded to the club. So the members will search for the club name on the iTunes Store or Google Play. So this is my app here, so the app for the Fit Club. I'll just quickly log in. Oops. Okay, so obviously the members only need to log in once, but as this is a demo version. So we've got quite a lot of features in this members app. So it's fully branded in the system. So obviously clubs can put in their club news and things like that. We have an automatic refer a friend campaign built in, so it will allow members to refer memberships to their friends, and it alerts the club owner that that's happened, so it allows you to act on that. The system has a meet the team area, so all of our personal trainers have their profiles built into the system as well. So at the Fit Club, what we've also done is partnered up with local businesses, and our members get discounts at shops and businesses local to the club. So we're able to sell advertising space in the app to local businesses to be in and have access to our members. So as well as the homepage, obviously members can book in for their classes in the app, and that just becomes a mobile friendly version of what I've just shown you. But we've got some really cool features. So here members are able to connect all their different fitness devices, so they can connect their Apple Watch, their Fitbit, Runkeeper and things like that, and compete in challenges that the club can set. So we set various challenges. So we've got a London Marathon challenge, and what it will do for me as the club owner will give me feedback on who's done the most steps, who's done the most distance, who's burnt the most calories and things like that. So that helps really create a community within the club. Members can put their body measurements in, add in body composition, before and after photos, and we can also track people's workouts. So the personal trainers can create a workout and store it in the club library for other people to follow. So members can then pick certain workouts and store them on their own program library. From there, they can see videos of the particular exercise, so they know exactly how to perform a chest press. And they can also record how many sets, how many reps, the weight, the distance. So it really allows for member tracking of their workouts. But the cool part is there are literally thousands and thousands and thousands of recipes and diet advice and nutritional content automatically built into the app. So there's no work for you as a club owner to do, but all your members are gaining access to all this great content. So if I go into a vegan diet, for instance, I have all these different recipes. There are literally thousands and thousands, but if I go into here, I can see the ingredients, instructions, nutritional content. So it allows you to see all the macros and whatnot, and allows you to build meal plans. So again, it's just more value for the members. Now, only paying members can access the app. So what we've also incorporated in are hundreds and hundreds of fitness on demand videos. So if a member can't get into the club, for instance, they can access a HIIT video or dance video, cycling videos. And again, in there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of fitness on demand videos. So it's allowing our clubs to have an online presence without the work of having to build these videos and everything like that. So again, what we're trying to do at Ashbourne is take all the effort away for club owners, so they have a complete software system that's fully integrated with the payments without any work. Then obviously probably the most important area is the dashboard. So the dashboard has been developed by club owners. So there's lots of software out there where there's millions and millions of reports. You have to press this button and that button to exactly find out how many members you've got, for instance. Our system has all the information, but it's really, really simple to use. So I can log in and I can see exactly how many direct debit members the club's got. I can see how many paid in full members. I have number of defaulters. So obviously these are people that are in a membership period that have missed a payment. So Ashbourne are doing all the debt recovery to recover the payments from these 24 members. But what I can do is I can drill into the data and see gains, losses, net figures. I can go back and see previous months and years, so I can see how we did in January. So 230 new members in January, lost 84, so we've got our net figure there. I won't go through every single report, but just to give you a flavour, we have all of the demographics of all the members. So I can see my male to female ratios. I can see the percentage of men in the gold category. Now, what this allows is for me to really focus the club's marketing to specific areas, because if we run a Facebook ad, I can target certain people for a certain membership category. So what this allows you to really maximize a club's spend when they're advertising. On the flip side of that, we have the most popular, the most visits to each club. So this allows me to see how many visits the club had per day and how many visits per hour. So it again allows me to allows a club owner to work out the staffing levels that are required. We also have obviously the most popular classes. So who has attended the most popular instructors, the most occupancy, people that are booking without turning up. So it's a complete system. In the reports area, obviously we've built loads of reports. So we have all of our EPOS till reports. So we have our end of day shift reports, the Z read, our stock levels. So it allows a club to see exactly all of their secondary spend and where people are purchasing. The operational reports then, this shows birthdays that are coming up, members that are expiring, that have expired, and it allows you to communicate with these members. So if I look at birthdays, for instance, there are 42 birthdays in the next 7 days. And the system will allow you to send a text message to them, a push via the app, send an email, or export the data. But it's so simple. So if I wanted to send a text, I just click text. And then I can just send it out. So it's really taking all the effort and time away. All of the payments that we've collected are all integrated in here as well. So a club can see every single payment that's been collected, what's been transferred. So everything is transparent within the system. But as I say, the key to Ashbourne is that it's our customer service. So if you as a club owner have a payment query, you can come through to us live on our chat system here. If you have an issue with your turnstile, you come through to us here. If you have an issue wanting to know how to run a report, it's in here. So essentially, we are the one-stop shop for payment collections, debt recovery, software, and access control. So I hope that's given you a bit of an overview of how the system works. As I say, we've been going for 25 years. We're trusted by over 1,000 clubs in the UK and Ireland. We're not just a software. We collect people's payments. So our customers really trust us because obviously we handle all of the club's money. But if you'd like a bit more information or a specific demonstration on how the system can help your club, if you just head to the Ashbourne, ashbourne-memberships.com website, we have a request a demo button in here. You can then select a time that's best for you. And obviously, not only are we doing online demos, but we also go and visit clubs in person. You know, I think there's something quite nice to go in to see a club, finding out exactly their problems and how we can address it, rather than just doing it online. So we're always heading out to clubs and seeing how we can help. But as I say, our success and a club's success are really intertwined. So we're not here just to sell you a system. We really become part of your team. Rob, any questions?
Love it. Thank you very much, Grant. Do you know what? I think that's probably one of the most detailed presentations I've seen so far. I was trying to scribble down questions and I'm a little bit struggled. So I don't know whether these are questions or statements, as I suppose. The obvious one is obviously payments. So in terms of payments, is it an in-house direct debit service, or do you partner with companies to facilitate that?
Everything is done in-house, so we don't need to partner with a third-party collection company or send the debt recovery to anybody else. We do everything in-house. So we collect all the payments, transfer it into the club's accounts, and keep the software updated in real time. So a lot of companies or a lot of clubs have issues where they have a software provider, a payment provider, and access control, and they're asking all of them to talk to each other. And then members will come in and say, I have paid, I haven't. Oh, the system isn't updated in real time, and there's that confusion. Our system, because it's interlinked with our payments, is a real-time system.
Nice, I like it. I think the other bit as well, debt recovery, I scribbled down. I think, I'm sure the others, well, some companies look at that, but I think you hear all the time about how Ashbourne manage a debt recovery process as well. So I think that's a really useful tool. Do you find it, I see the way that contracts are generally going, and most clubs are heading towards a month-by-month, quite flexible solution. Does that still come into play if people try and skip a single payment?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Well, most clubs, even if they offer a non-contract, they will still have a 30-day notice. Yeah. And obviously, what we would do is we would follow up people that miss that 30-day notice, and we do that for the clubs. So there's no work for the clubs to do. We just do it all in the background and then transfer the money. But also what we only do is we only charge a club when we successfully collect a payment. So we don't have extra costs for debt recovery. It's all part of the package. But only once we successfully collect it do we transfer the money and take our fee. So there's no extra cost for a club. It's just part of the system.
Nice, nice. And then the last bit, really.
Sorry, I was just going to say, but in terms of obviously how clubs are running, you say a lot of them are going month by month. They're going month by month because they don't have a follow-up system to enforce contracts. So but all of our Ashbourne clubs offer both. That, you know, that they can offer. I'll show you what we have at the Fit Club. So we have a 12-month offering, but we also have a 1 month, because I know that if a member signs up on the 12-month contract and misses a payment, Ashbourne are going to do all the debt recovery and follow up. So it's not like we're going to sell this but not get anything back. I know that these are going to be acted upon if somebody misses a payment. So it allows clubs the flexibility of selling whatever package that they like.
Nice. And I think there's quite a few stats around from a retention perspective, just having a 12-month contract. Even if you don't enforce it, it keeps members longer just because they feel tied in. So I think it's
absolutely
it's always an interesting discussion, that one. And then lastly,
and also clubs that have like, we sell quite a lot of 12-month memberships now. As a, obviously putting my Fit Club hat on rather than the Ashbourne hat on, is I now know, right, we've got however many 12-month memberships, and I can plan a lot better for the future. So I'm purchasing new kit and things like that, because I know we've got this block of cash for 12 months, where if everybody was a cash member or a 1 month rolling, there is a bit of me that's living month by month and hoping that everything's going to just carry on, where I've got a lot more security as a club owner by selling longer term contracts. However, I know that people don't want to do it, so we still offer the shorter term ones as well. So it's just the best of both worlds, really.
Yeah, agreed. And then lastly, the talking about access control, which is probably going to lead on to talking about the summer conference as well. You guys do a lot of work around the access control. Again, is that an in-house solution you provide, or do you partner?
No, all in-house. So we have our own in-house engineers that go out to clubs, site survey, recommend different options. A lot of the time clubs will say, right, I want to go 24-hour, but what we can do is then through the dashboard say, actually, it might not work for you. So we work with the club. We won't just put in whatever we'll work with a club to find the best solution for them. But we offer full height turnstiles, glass pods, waist height turnstiles, speed lanes, magnetic locks, and everything is managed by us. So we have our own server system. So you don't need to partner with a Paxton or whatever it is. You know, we have our own control server that manages everything from the payments, the server, the access control, and the hardware.
Nice. I like this all in-house, and it's that one-stop solution, I think.
Absolutely. And because of that, we're also able to keep our costs a lot lower as well. So because we're able to have different revenue streams, obviously from the payments, the software, and the access control, it allows us to pass those savings on to our clubs rather than having all separate companies that are all trying to have their slice. You know, we can offer an access control system at a fraction of the cost compared to other companies, because obviously we're also getting our income from other areas. So we only do the access control for our customers. We don't go out to the marketplace and do a separate software company's access control. We will only do it for our Ashbourne customers. So we look after our guys, basically.
Nice, I like it. So talking about access, then, obviously on the 5th of July we've got our summer conference. You've been, I say, thrown under the bus. You've been nominated, and you're hosting one of our breakout sessions, and we're looking at the whole subject of going 24-hour. It comes up a lot in the club, so looking forward to seeing any little snippets that we'll be talking about, or should we keep it under wraps until they get there?
Oh yeah, maybe we'll keep it a surprise. But it's actually, because I've got a plan on it. That's what it is. But I have been thrown under the bus there. But yeah, we because we can access 24 hours. People can sign up online and then get a PIN code and walk into the club 30 seconds later. So we can completely automate the whole prospect management access control for unmanned clubs. You know, I think that's such a huge thing. Even if a club isn't completely unmanned, but it's only unmanned for a couple of hours, our system will allow that, release locks at certain times, and then allow for access during manned hours. So, yeah.
Nice.
It's all integrated.
Yeah, and I think that's actually quite a good idea. So obviously the 24-hour conversation is happening a lot, but it's almost the opposite, where owners just want to take a few hours off during the day and they don't need to be there. So that unmanned hours access, I think, is also a useful conversation point as well. So yeah, we look forward to your session on the 5th of July.
No problem. No problem.
Brilliant. Cool. Grant, it's been great sitting and listening to everything Ashbourne. Hopefully this is really useful to anybody who is rewatching the video. We're going to get this posted up in the Facebook group and on LinkedIn as well. So really appreciate you taking the time to join and host for us. And yeah, anybody's watching, reach out to Grant either through the request a demo on the website, or we'll put the link through to their page on our platform as well. They've got an offer for our members. So guys, get in touch if this is software for you. So Grant, thank you very much, and we'll see you soon.
No problem. Cheers, Rob. Take care. Bye-bye.